Let's take a look at our drive recap brought to you by Under Armour. And how about Bo Nix? Beautiful throw on the back shoulder seam. Kobe Hudson made a play for him, and then he finishes it off a little bit later in the end zone, facing his own section. Fires up the crowd. The fight song is playing as he's running through the end zone. I mean, he's responded beautifully tonight, man. I mean, you're only as good as your last play, right? My goodness. Last week, so disappointing. After he'd made progress the first 3 weeks, he looks like a completely different guy here in Death Valley.
Max Johnson, that is batted, and the ball goes to the ground. They were playing hot potato there, and finally Max knocks it down.
Yeah, that's you lucky, man.
And how about Max Johnson here?
Butterfingers and shit, ball bouncing around like it greased up.
Mom, who, by the way, is nicknamed the Killer and was an amazingly good volleyball player. How about Max going up, just trying to spike it down to the turf, as the ball was very close to being intercepted.
Aaron Snicky, she was a record-setting volleyball player in South Florida, right next to her Super Bowl champion husband, Brad Johnson. Max on second.
Run.
Directing traffic. He spins free and goes.
He could have ran. I don't know why he didn't run the ball.
Right now, momentum on the side of the Auburn Tigers. Who's such a big part of that first half, and kind of quiet here in the third quarter, the early part of the fourth. Let's see if they find him here. He gets favorable look and coverage.
Third down and 10. Spinning to the outside was Thomas, but he was taken down by Simpson. So the punt team will run off the field for LSU. Get the ball back. 14 minutes play and trail by 2. They were down 13.
That was a great job there by Simpson, making the tackle in the open field. It looked like there was plenty of room for Thomas, but Simpson making the shoestring tackle.
And the second punt for LSU tonight. Robertson with the fair catch. Katie?
Well, guys, when I spoke to Bo Nix, it was Thursday afternoon, and at that point, he had still not been told who was going to be the starter. He said, look, all I can do is my best, and if that's not enough, sometimes that's life. You can work as hard as you can, and you still might not get what you want. Being benched was the first time in his college career he had actually faced adversity. He said, I just got to control what I can control, and if I did get my shot, I'm going to make the most of it, and certainly right now, he's doing so.
He has made the most of it. There's no doubt about that. He was the winning quarterback last year against LSU. 2019, remember that 2019 LSU team? He played so composed down the stretch. Had a late touchdown to Seth Williams. Bixby can't find much at all this time. There's Ward and company in there. That came down to an onside kick at the end.
The closest game that the LSU team plays. Of course, that was an excellent Auburn team as well. Eric Brown, it's a big blue-chip run. Bo Nix is a freshman. Difficult place naturally to go play, and played pretty well in that environment a couple years ago.
Here he is, a return visit to Tiger Stadium. Fourth quarter action, 2nd and 8. Bixby just trying to find anything. Goes for about 2.5 yards. Big third down coming, and you know the noise he's going to have to deal with.
Let's see if this massive crowd in Death Valley ramps it up.
36.
Finally got that. No. Finally got that motherfucker.
But they finally get to him. I don't know how he's doing it time and again because Mason Smith all but had a sack.
I don't know if his body greased up or wet. I don't know.
Tigers and the LSU Tigers. Man, Bo Nix again evading Mason Smith, who's just a ridiculously talented defensive tackle for the LSU Tigers. That young man is going to play a very long time and likely be a very wealthy player in the future. He is something special. Couldn't bring down the quarterback there, though.
Chapman wants a punt. Palmer, the return man calls for the fair catch at about the 27-yard line. So much history between these two. And that guy, too, how's the running back in Billy Cannon.